everyone, welcome to Cleo's channel. If you're not new here, hello, how are you? Welcome back. A couple weeks ago I had put in the community chat two conversations I wanted to talk about, or two prompts I wanted to talk about. I've already done one, which was thoughts I've had while losing weight. I can link that down below if you're curious and you'd like to watch. But now we're talking about friendship breakups. So I'm going to be doing my skincare while we talk about this. I have honestly only two products, but you know, it is what it is. I've already washed my face. I use just the Walmart brand cool and refreshing face wash with like the beads. Feels really nice. It really feels like you're washing your face. I mean, obviously I'm washing my face, but you know what I mean. The first thing that I'm using is a L'Oreal Wrinkle Expert. I have just been noticing for the past few months that I just have horrible bags under my eyes, which is weird because I get good sleep and I'm not really tired during the day. And then I am using this Clinicals by Spascription. It's moisturizing and anti-aging. I saw somebody's TikTok that was saying, why would you use anti-aging when you're older when it's supposed to help you? I went on a date, I think a couple weeks ago, and we went out to this Korean restaurant and we got soju, and he's like, yeah, sure, you know, didn't think about it. Another group of people come in and he asked for their ID, and I was like, he didn't ask for our ID. Oh my god, do I look old now? I don't feel as old as I am. I'm 26 now. So I got my little headband, I got my creams, I got my roller. Let's start. So it's friendship breakups. They're normal. You know, as you grow up, you're gonna lose friends, whether it's moving, you have different interests, falling out, etc. But it's a lot harder as adults when you lose friends, especially when you don't have that many. I had briefly mentioned in my introduction video how I have basically lost two of my best friends, and not like RIP, I just mean like we had a falling out. Mind you, this was during the time where I was in my hibernation era. I didn't leave the house for a year. I didn't really talk to anybody. So I just, you know, I lost two of the closest people to me, and I was just kind of alone after that. It was an argument between person A, person B, me, person C. It was an argument between person A and person C, and you know, it kind of just blew up. We stopped talking for a little bit. I reached out to person A and I squashed it. You know, we became cordial. Did we become best friends again? No. Honestly, it was kind of awkward after that. Person B, they weren't even really included in it, but they literally just cut me out and threw me out like trash. That's what hurt me. 6 years of friendship just thrown away. And the thing is, I can't even tell you why she did it. I'd asked to talk to her, I asked to communicate with her. The only time she would ever communicate with me is if she had something to give me, or somebody else was with her, or she was always in a rush. But I had never done anything to affect her personally that I thought, again, I can't tell you because she didn't talk to me, she didn't explain it to me. But once she gave me all she needed to give me, like she had some of my stuff, then completely cut ties. And going back to, I lived essentially alone. These were two people I talked to all of the time. Person B, although I didn't see her all the time, she was the closest physically to me. So, you know, even when those moments I needed to get out of the house, or I needed that distraction away, she would help be that for me. Now, I do want to say this. My depression and anxiety and my hibernation and, you know, my obesity issues and all of that is not their responsibility. I'm not trying to put that responsibility on them. I didn't rely on them or like have them as a crutch. It was just nice to know that they were there. Some of you are probably thinking, you lost your best friend. That's sad. You know, move on, go make more friends. As an adult, it's so much harder. Think about it. You have a falling out at school, and say you had only talked to one person. You have a better chance of running into another person or a group of people while you're at school compared to when you're adult, especially if you are a social awkward adult and you have a routine where you don't really go out and you don't really do anything, so you don't have the social skills or the tools to socialize outside of what you already know, if that makes sense. I'm gonna do a little on my nose, just a little. And you know what, God, it hurts even more when you see that person going out with mutual friends, doing things that you all talked about doing together, all of this cool stuff, and they're just posting about it on social media and just being so happy, and it just hurts, and it kind of makes you angry watching them be happy after being treated like shit. The even more embarrassing part for me personally is when you are known to be best friends. So when other people who are mutuals with you see that you're not doing things together, you're not commenting, you're not very interactive, you know, they come up to you and ask you. I had 4 people ask me, are you guys not friends? Why didn't you go out with him? Well, why weren't you in the picture? Like, where were you? What were you? Here's the thing, I sugarcoat nothing. When they asked me, I just said, I couldn't tell you. I got dropped like a bad habit. I'm laughing now, but boy, let me tell you, the nights where I cried, even though I was telling, you know, my mutuals all that I knew, I've never been one to choose sides. I've never been the type of person, oh, well, if you're talking to them, then we can't be friends. No, make your own decisions. This was the Broadway Shea Butter. I live by this. I think I talk about this every time I use this. I use this in makeup and I use it for skincare. But now that we have everything on, I'm gonna use my roller. Oh, that feels so good. Oh. You know, after dealing with that and talking to non-mutual friends, my mother, you know, my grandmother, just other people, one common thing that they would all say is, although this person is your best friend, would a best friend truly do this to you? Really think about the situation you're in, and if somebody was your best friend and you got into an argument, or if something was really bothering them, would you want a best friend that just clamors up and never talks to you again? Never brings up, you know, the issue? In any sort of relationship, family, romantic, friendship, that's what you're supposed to do. You don't just clam up and run away. It's really hard to know where to go, where to begin, what part to tackle first. Whenever I deal with an actual breakup, you know, it's crying in bed, listening to breakup music, being sad, and then saying, F this person, I can do better. The thing is, with this, it's unknown. But honestly, it's been almost 2 years. And I have to learn to be okay with the unknown. I have to learn to be okay that somebody who was supposed to be my best friend was too scared, too cowardice to just tell me how she feels. There's nothing I can do about it. I tried reaching out, I tried talking, and she ignores me every single time I try. So instead of me continually looking stupid, it's better that I just stop. One thing I'm gonna leave you is, any situation, I mean like any situation in life, I always try to find the positive. Because although you can be crying and upset, trying to find that little light at the end of the tunnel can really help you to keep going. This situation has basically put in perspective for me what type of friends I want to look for. People who are truly like-minded, you know, life skills, life aspiration. I want friends who won't give up on me, who will actually talk to me, will tell me when things are bothering them. I want an actual adult friendship. I'm not a piece of trash you can just throw away. And I guess that's really what this whole thing was for me, is just I feel like shit because I was thrown away by somebody who I cared about so much. Thrown away by somebody I cared about so much. And they showed me they did not care about me. But I'm gonna make those friends. I'm gonna make those friends who do care. And then I will care and love about them all the same. Okay, well, that is the end of my video. That wasn't really advice. It was kind of just me rambling. If you got advice out of it, great. That's amazing. I really hope you did. Sometimes just speaking out loud and getting it out helps you solve your own issues. So hopefully you hearing my horrible situations, you get something out of it as well. That is the end of my video. I hope you liked it. Please give it a thumbs up, and while you're down there, leave a comment, question, emotional outburst. I love them all. That is it from me, and I will see you guys later. Bye.